Well, more time passed, and I eventually felt a calling to the apologetics ministry. I don't necessarily mean that God directly told me to do that, and He certainly didn't say that to me in audible words. I'm actually quite skeptical of Christians who are constantly saying that God has told them to do this or to do that. The denomination that Pastor Steve is in, and that I started out in, it's very common in that denomination for people to claim that they have a direct line to God. But that doesn't seem very realistic to me. Maybe they're just more spiritual than I am, but I tend to think that God speaks to us today primarily through Scripture. It seems that people are probably mistaken when they say that God told them to take this job or go to that college or marry a certain girl. I don't think I buy that they really are hearing from God most of the time. Still, in some sense, it seems that it is uh, good to me, something that I want to do, something that's good for me to do from my own point of view, and I think from God's as well, to pursue the apologetic task. Right now, I'm fulfilling that task mostly on the internet and mostly on YouTube. At some point, I hope to get a master's degree in apologetics from Southern Evangelical Seminary, and this will be through correspondence courses, though it is fully accredited. And Norman Geisler is the founder, I believe, of Southern Evangelical Seminary, and he was the president until um, fairly recently as well. Now, the school is affiliated with the Southern Baptist Convention, and I hear a lot of good things about the Southern Baptist Convention, the Southern Baptist Church denomination. But they don't have any churches in my neck of the woods. So while they're the largest denomination where I live, they're the smallest because there aren't any churches at all of the Southern Baptist Convention. And eventually, I would like to get a PhD in philosophy of religion, but I don't really have any plans for that yet. Anything set in stone. The first thing is the next order of business in my life is to get my wife over here. She is currently a citizen of a foreign country, so we need to get her immigrated. We're going through the paperwork and such. Then after that, get the Master of Arts in Apologetics from Southern Evangelical Seminary. And at some point, I hope to have an official non-internet ministry, though I'll probably stay online as well. So continue online, but also speak at churches and perhaps participate in debates on college campuses and that sort of thing. Now, this personal testimony has left out a lot. I've left a lot out. I didn't talk about how horrible a sinner I was prior to coming to Christ, all the women I raped, all the people I killed and butchered and tortured. And I'm joking, of course. How much sin can you commit in grammar school and middle school? Yet, theologically, we do know that we are all sinners prior to coming to Christ, and our sinning is very grievous to God. So that's one thing I left out, was my life before coming to Christ, as far as how sinful or not I was. Also, I talked more about apologetics than one normally would in a personal testimony, but I justify that in light of the important role that it has played in my own spiritual journey, and also that's kind of the whole point of my channel on YouTube, is apologetics. But yes, I certainly did leave out a lot of things and included things that were arguably slightly off topic. To conclude, I can tell you that Jesus is by no means safe, but he is good. It is hard to know quite what to expect before becoming a Christian. It's a very radical decision for anyone to make, but I certainly would encourage all of you watching this video, if you don't already trust in and follow Christ, that you start doing that very thing even today. And I would not give up a life with him for anything. He has promised to never let me go. I can't say exactly that he has changed my life for the better. What I can say, though, is that life itself doesn't even begin until you have Christ and he has you.